Try not to shake. Try not to shake the table.
You press the button to go.
Bless people, bless. How you done right now? I Earth man, Redshot Blackstar, you know? Peace and blessings. Yeah, I'll tell them. You good over there? Alright. Yes, I. Well, I'm waiting for the people and for big up still, you know? So right now, I'm just wait for the thing to start out. And people them start coming. Today, I'm going to try to start out something nice. So make people them big up still, you know? I want the people them, because last time people them tell me, say, I never give them little time for it. They never know this and that and the other. So, you gotta come over here, go over there. Blessed gone by. Yes, my brethren. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Well, you know, you and I are supposed to meet and discuss our shot what we did together, which is in Wingate Park, that went to 2 million views. So we have to get time to talk about that. We have to make people know that we're gonna give thanks, and we're gonna set up a date to let them know when will be that park ride. Okay. Yes, people. Blessed my brother. Yes, I. You don't know we have to do the thing right. It's like a suit and tie, you know, everything organized. Yeah, uniform. So that's how we have to do the thing for the people then. Well, this morning here is Sunday morning. What is it? January 19th. January 19th. And we have to give thanks. Every day we have to give thanks to the Most High. Every day. So I'm just waiting for the people to build up, you know. As them build up, I don't want to go in at the top real fast. Some people just get missed out, left out. So I want everybody today, I want everybody to be there and to hear and to see, because I'm going to talk about a lot of things today. I'm going to talk about one, knowing oneself. We'll talk about respect for the black woman. We'll talk about all things, man. We're showing everything in that today. See? So we're not gonna talk about one thing. First of all, I want to let you guys know that for the people them are, they've been asking a lot of things, and these things gonna be coming pretty soon. They're gonna be coming pretty soon. So like I said, I'm waiting for the fans them and everything to build up right here, and then I'm gonna give you some reasoning this morning. Sunday morning I will give you some good reasoning, and I pray that the Most High God bless I and keep I, make I man speak the righteous things and always the righteous things. See? Yes, sir. Wonderful day today though. It snowed yesterday. Lot of snow. Well, I don't complain, because you know, say everything is good. Everything is good. Good morning. Peace to you, my brother. Yes, sir. Blessed. Give thanks. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, man. Give thanks, man. I try to. Give thanks to all the people them that appreciate me. I appreciate honor too. See? Well, sometimes I treat the skin different, you know. Aloes, the same aloes you see. Sometimes I put the aloes on the skin, the entire body, and allow it to stay there for about an hour. Then after I wash it out. See, in aloe vera, the single Bible, I get it, I cut it, and I pass it on my face, pass it on my skin. You know, guys? And yeah, I leave it on my skin for about an hour, and then I wash it off. So this is how the skin stays smooth. And if you have bad skin, you could use it on your skin. People with eczema and you know, and I tell people stop bathing in a lot of hot water because when you bathe in a lot of hot water, you're killing the upper layer of the skin. And you're melting the sweat fat, the sweat cells. You're drying them out. So now your skin becomes so dry, you are itching, and every time you use your nails to scrape your skin, you're actually deteriorating or damaging the upper layer of your skin. That actually after a while becomes rough and becomes having that itchy stuff where it becomes like eczema. See? So try not to bathe in too much hot water. Try not to bathe in too much hot water. Try not to bathe in too much hot water because the hot water damages the skin. So I try to tell people that all the time. Not to bathe in too much of a hot water. Okay? And it's good to moisturize the skin with a little shea butter. More time you can get the raw shea butter sometime. Yes. Or I'll tell you this, when I was a young boy growing, my mom's she used to buy one called Vaseline Intensive Care. I don't even really see this one from way back. I see they have it still, but the Vaseline Intensive Care for extra dry skin or dry skin. That's what I used to use over how much a years ago. Right now, what I use on my skin, I use the aloes, and for moisturizer, sometimes for 1 week, I will use a little bit of virgin olive oil, 100%. Yeah, man, a little bit for 1 week, and then after that, I stop using. I will go with the shea butter now and then, but I do the shea butter now have a little scent to it. When you put it on your body, it has this little raw scent. So you could even go as, if you don't like shea butter, use cocoa butter. And then sell the cocoa butter, and then you could even flavorize it if you want to. But the cocoa butter has all the vitamins in the skin, and it protects the skin. Like I tell people, this is a place where in your house when you are babe, it's winter time and a lot of heat comes out, and most people feel very cold, so they try to get the water very warm, sometimes too warm. You go into the bathroom and you say the bathroom is actually steaming. You cannot take a steam bath every day. You are damaging your skin. See, you are cutting the grease fat under your skin. Yes, man. Yes, I, because the way the most I make it for everything that's in you. They works together. It too hot, it releases the sweat to calm you down. You're cold, your body need heat. But how your body make heat? Again, it comes back by eating the right thing. So if your immune system is weak, then you have a problem when it comes to winter time because you don't have the right substance in your body, the vitamins, the iron, and these things to keep you strong. So you is anemic. So that's when you have a lack of blood in your body. The level of your blood is poor. It's not confined to the body. So you becomes anemic. Low blood. So that's when you gotta deal with beats and then something there. What is it? Mumsy, go where excuse me, please. Yes, I. So yeah, put this one over there. I'm busy right now. Yeah. So these are the things. Blessings to my people. See? Blessings to the whole entire world. You see that? To the whole entire world. So I guess I have how much people here now? 17? 14? Let it build up, man. Want people them build up, man. That's why I don't want to go in it so fast. I don't want to go in it so fast. Because today I want enough people for hear what I'm going, you know? I want enough people. I want a lot of people to actually hear me today. So I'm letting them build up, you know. Let the prescribers them build up. Let the viewers them build up. Sorry. Want the viewers them build up. Build up people. We want to build up. Because today is a good day to hear what. Keep coming. Today is the day we want people for hear. We want to hear that live and direct. See that. Man, my brother, blessed. Blessed. Well, you want to see, you know, doggy. Everything is possible. Patience is a virtue. Summer is coming as long as I have health and strength. I am here. And I want to let you guys know, for some of you guys who are been asking, oh, Ren, what's going on, man? I want to donate something to you. I don't see anywhere that I could donate anything to your channel. You know, what is, you know, your link. So now I sort out something. I got something right now. I got something. It's the Cash App. And it's Redshot Blackstar. You don't know. The Cash App, it's there. Look into the notification box. You'll see it there. I start putting it there. For all those who are, you know, want to contribute my stuff, send a little something for me to help to manage my thing, keep my thing running. And not only that, people, I am saying to your people that this whole concept with me coming on YouTube and doing these things, it's not just about working out, and it's not just about calisthenics. It's not just about calisthenics, but it has to do with more than that. It has to deal with good over evil. It has to deal with the things that I see in my community and around my community. And what is it that I really want, or the most is inspiring me to do is I see a dream, I get a vision of it. This is why in one of my videos I said 33 children from 33 poor countries, that when the most I got sat out my platform for me, and it's massive enough, I could able to deal with them youth there from all, start with 33 until I end up having much more. You know, taking care, donating, going flying to different countries and helping poor people, going and see about the poor, the needy, the blind. These people that people put aside, these people that people reject, that is not, the people say, society say they're not fit enough for them, are good enough for them. These people are good for me. So right now, people, I need strength myself. And this is why I can't do this by myself. Seeing I have to start home. This is home base. So I want to able to establish, to have a place for the people then, my people then, who wants to work out, open a small gym, you know, and I can't do this by myself, but I could do it with your guys, because the fact is your guys could see within Iman, you know, what I'm dealing with. You see, this is not, again, like I said, this is not just about Redshot Blackstar. This is something that I know that the most I send Iman to deal with. And this is not just about me, because this have to deal with all the children that I see in my community. I sit down and I look within and I look out. See? And I see that most times young men or young women get into problems, they end up dealing with going certain places and dealing with certain negative input. It's because really and truly, there is no way for them to go. There is no way that they feel accepted. And you know, it's easy to get in trouble and hard to come out. So my thing is like, I visualize in this thing, and most I allow in Iman to see them thing there with my third eye. That right now, I need your guys more than ever, because we need to start dealing with our community. We need to start putting things in place for our youth them. You know, we need to, the youths them have to have a place where they could go at all time, even to catch a food to eat. Right here in America, there are children that are walking and they are hungry. can't get a proper meal. See? They can't get a proper meal. By right, they're supposed to have a place. And I'm not just talking about pantries. See? Because even with these pantries, they have their own thing going on. And it's like, you know, them have them friend them who they giving what and who they giving what to, and it's a business. My thing is not to actually get rich. Like most of them, all what they're doing is a rich scheme. My thing, your eyes will see what I am dealing with. Yeah, because you're gonna be the backative of what I am dealing with. The more size the head and you will be the backative. See? Look, I could cook. I could do so much things. But when it comes to the collaterals, I don't have it. But those of you all who have it, you all could come together and deal with Red. Sort out a thing for Red. First, Red want to set up something in the community, not just one community, but how much boroughs they have? They have 5 boroughs here. Red's supposed to have something in each borough. You see me? Why? Because Red thing is about the people. Red thing is about the young youth. Teach them something. Hey, listen, I guarantee you all this. Y'all want to change the world. It's my job to want to change the world, and I have the idea and the perfect solution for that. Our young men and our young women, majority of them, the young girls, majority of them cannot cook. They don't know how to even cook rice. Okay. My thing is, I've sat out a place for these children, these young children, young boys and young girls. When I was a young boy going to school, even though I didn't get to go as too regular because things did I kind of with mother pants. You know what it is. But there was a thing called home economics or something like that. Yeah. Where they teach you to cook, they teach you to be a carpenter, they teach you to a builder, they teach you something. In this time that we are living, we want to know why these children are 15, 16 years old and some of them are graduating and can't do anything. And some of them, it's not everybody that is cut out to be a brain. I mean, they have a brain, but it's not everybody. I grew up and seen old people that couldn't read and write, and they know to do. A man take down an engine and put it back up from a car. He never went to school and do any of that. But he got the opportunity because the elders back in the days used to teach. They had apprentice. They used to teach. Nobody not teach. So what do you expect these young ones that's growing up to do anything? The young girl cannot get a needle and thread and stitch a button in a pants. Or if a pants tear, she can't hold needle and thread and stitch it. I would like to have places where young women goes to learn how to sew. I would like to have places where young men go and learn how to sew. It's nothing wrong. A man could be make clothes, garments. He could be a designer. A woman could be a young girl could be a designer. A woman could be a designer. If we have places for our children to go, that they could learn, that they could take in. Like I said, it's not all of them that is on the educational level. But some of them are very smart. Majority of them are very smart and brilliant. And if they get a chance to learn something like seamstress, like cooking, like even measurement, cutting wood, knowing the size and length of measurements, learning to read a measuring tape, learning to mix concrete, learning to build something, learning engineering, learning to build something out of nothing and bring life to it. If we have places like that, then our children, they will be fine. We will know where they're at all times. We will know where they're at all times. But if our children are taking the titles of adults, and adults are taking the titles of children, and your child is ruling you at home, then you will lose that child. So people, I have the state of mind. Most IAs give me the ability and the state of mind to deal with our issues that we have. And like I said, what makes China so strong? Look at China when you watch them. They're head of, on top of everything, they make everything made in China. Every day they're inventing something. I am saying, God didn't only give the Chinese brain. God didn't only give They check the Oriental people knowledge. Because there are a lot of us that is brilliant. The world has not seen us, but we are here. We are here. And we could create. We could create a whole lot by coming together and educating. The future is the children. The future of tomorrow is our children. So if we don't teach our children agriculture, we don't teach them about industry, self-reliance, okay? We doesn't teach them anything of economics. Then we are growing weak day by day. And by the time you check it out, we ain't gonna be nobody. So I am saying you doesn't have to send your child to a college and the child, oh, you're gonna owe so much money. But there's a lot of smart brothers. There are brothers with PhD upon PhD and sitting here with nothing. They ain't doing anything with it. And they are rich folks too. Why your guys do not open centers in the community for free centers that even twice, 3 times a week, a child could come in and take in and try to gain some type of knowledge, some type of GD, some type of wisdom, and using their hands and having ability. I guarantee you this problem that we have in this country and all over the world, especially majority times in the black community, it could be eradicated. It could be eradicated. It's all about how we look at things and deal with things. Example, if you had a dying father or a dying mother that lived 10 miles away from the river, and the river was your only solution of getting water, and you had one bucket, but that one bucket had one hole in it, what would you do? Would you take that bucket to walk to the 10 miles to fetch that water, knowing by the time you reach home, all the water will be gone? Or would you not try to implement to find a way that you could clog that hole so that 10-mile journey, it will be accepted, because when you walk over there, you could actually see what you accomplish, the water you're bringing back home for your dead father or your dead mother that is dying of thirst. I mean, they're not dead, but dying of thirst. So once again, people, if we have problems and we do not want to be the solution for our problems, then our problems will take over us. And then we will not able to say anything, because at that time we'll be so weak to even, and this is what's happening to us. Majority of us allowing ourselves to get so weak that we does not matter. Nothing doesn't matter anymore, because now we are confined with the displeased. When I say, oh, I don't want this, I could do better than this. No, this is not for me. We accept it, and we be, even at first it's like, oh, but we are very content. We just hold on to that, and that's it. And if they would take it out and make it lesser, we would accept it. Unless we will accept it. Unless we'll accept it until it becomes nothing. And this is what's going on. This is why we need to build our people back. We know when we comes together, what could we do? We knows that. We knows when the world comes together, what they could do, what people in the world could do. So if I was a young boy and I studied China and I read about China, and China didn't have anything. China was big, but China was on its feet for a very long time. And China pulled itself out of that. And right now, China wants to control the world with the inventions. Now, I don't care what people want to say, but these people have a system. They start out something that is working. Now, I don't deal with communists, fire for that. But they are doing something that is working for the population and for the country. As you see, everything they are making it. They are so brilliant that they are even making plastic fish. I don't even know how somebody can make a fake egg, plastic fish, plastic rice, plastic cabbage. But these guys are so brilliant that they are tricking people with these things. So they didn't just start making the plastic cabbage and the plastic rice. They were practicing. They was using it on some of their own people, selling it to them. And when they get so good at it, they start exporting it to the world. And the world doesn't know. You see fish, the fish is not authentic, fake fish. No, you're making fish. You are not God. How you make fish? So these people, they, like I said, Moses said in the last days he was going to increase the knowledge of men. And look, man is mimicking everything now. You could make an egg. You make an egg and you sort it out and you make it and you sell it out there and people buy it. And it's fake egg that will kill you. So I have to give the Chinaman what's due to him. He implement a lot of things and now today his country is on top. And he's not giving up. He's making everything. He imitating everybody, making everything. But I doesn't hate him. I respect it to the point that he finds out the solution, how he's going to deal with his people and how he's going to make. In here, in this United States, in this United States, that you find out poor people or old people, they grow their children to a certain age. The children grow up to be adults. After the child becomes an adult, and the parents start growing old, the child take the parent and put the parent in a home in China. It's a different system. And guess what? We have things they call home attendants or people who goes and take care of these people. In China, what they does is a young child, young boy, maybe at 12 years old, maybe 13, 14, about that age. I not exactly know the age, but I know they does that. They send that child every week. That child goes to the home, to the old folks' home, and they serve the old folks. Some go to the stores, they help to make beds and stuff like that, and that's free. The government said that like that because these children are gonna grow old one day, and somebody's gonna take care of them. So China have this system where the elderly, where they have them, they have the young guys, young folks are going to take care of them. In return for when those leave to be an old age, they themselves will have the same thing done to them. So, in other words, they will always have somebody to take care of you. And I believe that's a good system. I believe that's something very good. I believe that if you teach the young ones to care for the elderly, they will have love. Instead of disrespecting kids of today, let an old person fall on the street and they will laugh. They will laugh. Yeah. Let an old person, old man, old woman, whatever, old elderly person drop in the street. And our young kids, majority of them, I'm not saying all of them, but majority of them will laugh. Very disrespectful. But if we teach them, this is the thing, if we teach to humble, and if we teach the children about respect, respecting their elders, then of course our children will grow up and they will be good souls. The elder people, the older people will not be fear of the younger generation because the younger generation will know to humble. This is why in China and Japan and these places they always bow to the elder. They always bow. And I watch that and I said, this is highly respect. There in China, even a man is 30 something years old, 40 something years old, and the elder is speaking. If you notice on his humbleness, when he's conversating with this elder, his head is we want to stand up here and cuss the elders out. We want to break the elders' arm, their neck. We want to ditch. No, you don't see that in these Oriental countries. Places like Japan, China, and these Philippine countries. That's, you see the humbleness. Now, I'm not saying they doesn't have criminals over there. Yes, they do. They have criminals all over the world. But we are watching on the contrary, the respect for the elderly. And a country that makes sure that the younger generation respect the elderly, that country will always be on top because it's a blessing. Blessed Africa. In Africa. Yes, sir. I didn't get to read that comment too, but no, we're not perfect people. I'll come back to that. See, um, I wasn't really focusing on the comments. I got myself hospitality. Yeah, that's what it is. Hospitality. When you grow under that, and your mother teach you that, or your people teach you that. Blessed, give thanks, give thanks. Yes, I from the UK. Yes, man, I appreciate that, man, and that is my job, Come talk the good things. Yes, I appreciate Amsterdam all the time. Big up yourself. Well, I have some people that been giving me some comments and some very nice comments from Amsterdam, and I'll tell you, yes, I appreciate it. I'm very thankful for it, and I'm just trying to do my stuff, and sorry about that. I'm having some cinnamon tea this morning, cinnamon sticks and clove. Uh, yeah. So yes, I appreciate these things. Thank you. I appreciate good video. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my brother. The energy of 50. Well, it's the most it's my rock. The rock of ages will be like, make I strong. So of course. Morning to you, my friend. Morning. Florida, give thanks. Blessed is a Redshot Blackstar. You don't know. You don't know people, like I said again. And I got to mention for those of you who just coming in. Blessed people. Yes, I. Respect. Give thanks. Blessed, my brother. Blessed King. Blessed. Good morning to you, too. Good morning to you. Yes, sir, the energy always good, boy, Good energy from the Most side, And Most side give me that energy there. The reasoning is always good because I always say with the reasoning, it is not just my reasoning, it's the light of the Most High within I. So when I man come true, the reasoning got to be, you don't know. North Carolina, up there, give thanks. Yes, I. You have to give them things there. Blessed farms up, It's universal love, I love the world, And I will stick to the subject and tell you what I think. Thank you. I'm waiting for. I was something. Yes, people, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Yes, sir. Because this is how I'm gonna build my platform to you guys. And all the good things. Thank you. Hey, Cuba, you don't know, Love all the way. See, blessed Cuba. Yes, sir. Blessed VA. Don't know. Blessed all the time. Give thanks. So we know why China is getting the way it is. And world dominance. Give thanks, my brother. One love. Orlando, you don't know. Blessed. Yes, I. The whole of Florida, man. Big up on yourself. The whole of Florida. Miami, Florida, everywhere. Big up on yourself. Have all of that. Me dey on the YouTube and me dey on the Instagram. You don't know. All you could get me, like I say, I have looking in my description, and you will see that I have my link right there. The link is right there. It's Redshot Blackstar. You see there? That is the Cash App card. I have it hooked up. Everything is in the box, and y'all guys could see it. And y'all guys, those of y'all guys who want to send your donation to Iman for help, to build up, because I have to start from scratch. So the first thing I want to do is to try to get a place that I could work out all through the year, which is with the four seasons all through the year: winter, autumn, spring, summer, is it? Fall, whatever, all through the year, and give you all the workout. Because you see, when you all guys start meeting me and start fellowshipping with working out with man, you all will see in an instant what takes a year at the gym, 6 months at the gym. I make sure you all get it in 2 to 3 weeks. And you all not, nobody does that around here. Nobody does that around here but the Redshot Blackstar. See? So it's a blessing all the time. See? So this is why I set up this card here for, because all the time people, yeah, you see it. Yes, it's there. So this is why now I set up this card, because before that I was putting up videos and putting up stuff. I didn't really know, to be honest with you, I didn't really know where this was going. And Most I was my guide. He's my co-pilot, my pilot. He's everything. He is flying high, man. So this is what they reveal when I see it. Like, I've been taking in these things a long time. What's going on in my community? Why my people is going through certain things, and the other weird. In other words, I'll use another example. If you had your farm and you had your cattle, you had your goat, you had your animals, chicken and duck, and you find out that every time you wake up, half or the majority of your cattle is being stolen, would you stay in that predicament, or would you do something to stop whatever that is destroying your cattle or your farm? You would want to defend that. No, it's the same thing about us. We could stay here and accept what's happening, or we could do something about it. And the best way to do something is not on ignorance, it's to build the alliance. If you build the alliance within brother and brother, sister and sister, see, then neighbor to neighbor, then guess what? You're building a chain. You're building trust. Because that's what we had back then within the community. We had trust. We had trust within the elders. We had trust within the community. We had trust within the people in the community. So we knew what was going on. Nobody couldn't just come and do what they want. But that was the key thing, to break the trust, to mash up the community. Means you don't like me, I don't like you. I can take you. I see you, something happening to your kid or your child, and I don't care. Or I'm wishing bad. So if they change that around, who's gonna care for us? Because we are killing each other and we hating each other. So the love is not there. So we're gonna build that back. Where if I am living, if I am your neighbor, if I'm your neighbor and I bypass somewhere and see your child is doing something that I know you don't know of, and they're not supposed to be there, it's my duty to make sure they go home. Now, you as the parent of that child, do not be ignorant. When that child comes home and tells you, Mommy, Mr. So-and-so, he screamed at me and cursed at me, be wise. Come and go to Mr. So-and-so. But if you have the fellowship with Mr. So-and-so, then Mr. So-and-so, whoever Mr. So-and-so, you already know that your child was doing something bad. Because when I was a little boy and I was doing things that was not right, and my mother knew, or the neighbor or someone who knew my parents said, hey boy, go home right now. I didn't stay and curse. I went home because these people had understanding or overstanding. They had a connection. These elders would connect with each other. So my job was, I cannot make Miss So-and-so see me, and I can't make Mr. So-and-so see me, even though I was not a perfect kid. I wasn't a perfect child. But the fact I know the elders are watching, the fact that I know somebody know my mom's and going to tell my mom something about what I was doing, I couldn't afford that because I knew I was going to get my behind cut. I knew I was going to get my behind cut. Bless up, my brother. Give thanks. Yes, yes, kings. So we have to bring that back. If we want to save our children, like these people that are snatching people's children all over the world, in our boroughs, are snatching our kids, and we are acting like we can do something. Yes, we could do a whole lot about it. Like the sister say in her video, I was watching this sister, and I have to give 2 thumbs up to her because what she said, no one couldn't say it better like her, the way she's put it and the way she said it. A lot of us men, if we would be like real general and real soldier in our community, a lot of things that's happening in our community wouldn't happen. If we knew there were rapist people coming in our community to rape our children, and we didn't deal with that, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't come. They would not dare thinking Oh, let's go over here. These people, they're a bunch of junkards. They're always high. We could snatch your kids. They ain't gonna know. They don't even love their children, man. They can't wait for the child to get out of the house. If we, as men, they know that the warriors of the empresses and the warriors of the queens are right there. And it doesn't have to be you, me, not knowing your wife, but seeing a child that's vulnerable for a prey, a savage. And I could defend that child. Because not because that's not my child, it is my child. Because I am a parent and I will make it my duty to see that child is okay. I hear a child screaming, help me, please get away from me. I'm not going to just say, oh, it's a bad child. Oh, it's another nigger child. Because we like to say that. No, we have to make it our duty to find out. And be wise at the same time. Because sometimes you know how it is. The child sometimes could be a disobedient child. That's trying to create a commercial, a whole set of problems, and someone who's trying to break her or stop her from going and do something bad. So we have to able to deal with these situations being wise. But I tell you, if these people that comes in our community, these child molesters, these child snatchers, these body snatchers, these people that makes their fancy vans and have it in our neighborhood, you walking around, you see a van that look like suspect, man, take the plate, man. Take the plate, take a picture. Take a picture. There was a strange van in my community today. I never see this van. This van, I'm taking a picture of it. We know how armored vans look, and sometimes they're using the vans like it's armored vans. And it's not an armored van, it's a regular van that they put in that way that when they snatch that child and that child is screaming and banging in there, nobody not gonna hear. We have to patrol our community. We have to care for our community. If we don't take care of our community, who's gonna do it for us? If you're sleeping in your bed and you're defecating in your bed and you're peeing in your bed and you're spitting in your bed and you're puking in your bed, so whose fault is that? So this is what we need to do. We need to clean out, purge out, purge out, purge out. We need that. Okay? So people, this is what it is. We gotta be soldiers. We gotta care for each other. We gotta be each other's keeper. We gotta protect each other's children. You said you let your child go out to the corner store, out of the building, and most times this is what we hear about. The child just went downstairs to the corner store. They saw him at the corner store. They saw her at the corner store, but she never came back inside. She never came in. Yet still there were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that lives in the same building who saw the child, but nobody know where the child went. Because nobody don't care. They don't. If they did care, one person said, yes, I saw her. 2 people say, yes, I saw her going into the building. 3 people say, oh, I saw a guy and I had to stop this brother right here. He was trying to go ahead with this little girl right here. Okay? This is it. When you care, stop being a two-side face like a ladybug. Be you, be real, be who we are. We are men. We are gods in a certain form, but although we shall die as men, but the Most High told us we are gods. So that God power we have, we got to protect our children, our family, our community. Our community. Okay? We got to. We got to do that. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Okay? We got to come together and do this, people. Nobody ain't going to do this for us. The most snatching, body snatching, children snatching, it's from the blacks. It's like there has a feast every year waiting for us where they're going to snatch a certain amount of children. Okay? And that's their feast. And we don't know if they blend them, if they put them in the meat grinders. Well, some of them admit what they are doing. Put them in the meat grinders, put them in for whatever they're doing, the sacrification they're doing it. Our children always missing and cannot be found. Some of them are snatching our children for body organs and trying to extract melanin and all of that from the bones. So again, people, we gotta take care of our people. And we got to build things. The rich, the ones who have, instead of showing off. We got to. We really got to do these things. It's a must.
We need to.
Yes, I bless it. Yes, I. Good morning to you, sir. Of course, we need to watch our kids. We do. Our children, not kids. Because when we say kids, they're like animals. So that's why when we say our kids and children are running around like animals, and we don't, they say we don't care about them. But we have to come together as one people and deal with that. And start defending our own, protecting our black women, our young empresses, our young kings, our young princes. Prince, we have to. If you're going down the road, yeah. Sorry about that, people. I was on the live. So, but and you see, life is so funny. I've been trying to reach certain people, I couldn't reach them. But as I'm on the live now, they are coming in. I can't deal with it. So sorry about that. I will talk to you guys later because I'm on the live. And I know you guys could see I'm on the live. And, with all due respect, allow me to do the live. And then I will talk I will conversate with you all. I will contact you all guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is very important. We need to say that because this is the only way we're going to stop what's happening. That genocide, they genociding us in every aspect. I mean, we're getting genocide. Males are killing males. We're killing each other. This is a big problem. And then now our young ones are being snatched for body parts and all that stuff here. It's another problem. And the problems keep going on and on and on and on and on. And I'm saying again, my people, my other people, my other people, why is it that we cannot come to a solution when the solution it's us to take a stand to stop all these things? Okay? So this is something that I really wanted to talk about because from the sister came on and I listened to a video. It really touched me because I have children too, and like she said, we're not gonna wait. Majority of us do not care because it has not happened to us. But when it do happen to us, God forbid, that's when we feel the way that the other person did feel. So before we could feel like that, we got to do something about that. We got to protect our children. And again, like I said, make everybody be their brother's keeper. If you're walking down the street, the child is yelling, screaming. It doesn't take you nothing to just walk and pass and see what's going on. Try to find out the true essence of what's going on. Do it wisely. If you notice that person is an aggressive person and you cannot deal with this person by yourself, take out, these days everybody has a phone. Take out your camera, take a picture of the vehicle, of the person, okay? Call 911, okay? These are ways. Sometimes be wise. Don't run and go deal with some things that gets you in problems, get you to lose your life. But sometimes if you can't deal with it, if you don't, like say you see something like that going on, yeah, yeah, that's what I said. They could call the cops. Instead of you got to get yourself involved, call 911, take a picture, okay? And that's one of the ways to protect yourself too, so you don't get in problems, you don't get in trouble. So yes, people, that was one of the importance I wanted to talk about. What's going on? Yeah. So let's move on. So I hope y'all understand the definition and the meaning, how meaningful this, what I just said about the children, our children, how important that it is. He does not want to sit there and wait when it happens to us. So now we're going crazy because things go around, things have falls in trees. Yes. So my thing is, people, this is why I need your donation. This is why I need to build things and build my platform and you guys work with me. So in every borough, they could have probably a center for young folks. sisters and brothers, young brothers and sisters, that they could learn a trade. Someone that's older could teach them something. When we need people like who does boxing, who does martial arts, who does whatever you does, we need to come together as one to affiliate. So that means when these places are organized and set out, that these individuals that are coming, we don't turn them away. They will always have somebody in the department that could help them with whatever need that they want. And I'm looking forward to the Most High. I pray that the Most High bless me and keep me, strengthen me, and just pour me out a shower of blessings that there are other brothers that has the same state of mind like myself, that has the ability that could help in that path, in that way, open a way for these things to happen. So it's only us could make it happen. Only us. Nobody else ain't gonna do that for us. We gotta do it for ourselves. So again, we gotta come and get together like a chain, bond 'em tight. Thank you very much for the people that's donating. I appreciate it. And like I said, the eyes of the Most High is upon me and it's upon your guys. And like I said, I'm just starting this journey here. Um, but for now, I'm weak, but not weak because I have the Most High, and within the Most High, all things is possible. But I know it comes a time that my platform again, like I'm simply saying, for your guys donating to my channel and for my to my work that I want to establish and I want to set forth, that could help other people, other in every aspect. Thank you guys. I appreciate it for those of you guys who understand that and who are donating to my channel towards that cause. I appreciate it. So we're gonna move on to next topic. Uh, this is important too. Last time I was on live. I said something to your guys about Cain and Abel, um, when Cain slew his brother Abel. Remember that? And someone sent a comment about where God is saying, or the Most High God is saying, Esau has I hated, Jacob has I loved. We over that, and this is within the Most High and with His order. This is what the Most High said. He has His purpose for that. I know there's division in the world, and Most High told you that He put division in the world. There's division between nations upon nations. We know that, and we see sons rising against their fathers and daughters against their mothers. We know all of that, and we know that the Most High has set that task because of that gene that I was speaking about. Because most people want to make it look like you know, they don't understand the real whole show of the existence of life, and even onto the physical page where the righteousness or the teachings of the righteousness is gonna be coming. Now, I would say this to one, and one need to understand this. A man that does not have the knowledge of the Most High, he's of a beast type person. When I say beast type, means if you does not have the knowledge, the understanding, and the gift of the Most High, which is the gift of love, which is the gift of you looking within yourself and knowing there is a creator. Now, most people, they have not known their creator, and they are confused because of religion has confused them to the point that they themselves has reached a certain stage in their life and get to dislike religion and even hate God because certain things happen to them in their life. But my Lord says this: would you think that you would live in this world, in this land, and don't be tested? Hmm? You think you wouldn't be tested? People test you until this day. Human beings test you. People tries you out to see what would you do, to see how you would react. Okay? And this is how you know. People test people every day. You could even test your wife to know she loves you. You could test your husband to know if they love you. You understand? Yes, you could. And God tests his man every day. And the contrary, that man was given a life. Yeah. Blessed, my brother. You don't know what me ask about the religion thing, yeah. So if the Most High has given you a life and the life was in abundance, which is your life, and you choose now not to respect nor honor the life giver, okay? But now you're gonna take your life and say your life is your life and you the master. Yeah, you the master for now of your life. But remember, you're not a life giver. Because it's not like when your life about to be end, you can say, hold up a minute. I think I could put another 10,000 miles on my life again. Or I have an insurance, or I'm about to expire. So you call up the life insurance people and say, listen, my life gonna expire January 2020. So I need you to put another 1,000 life back on my life. No, that thing doesn't work like that. So people who has their life and they want to live the life the way they want to live their life. Remember, life is time, and time tells true life. That's why you grow old, and you will tell of your judgment through your life. Okay. Now, no one does not know the time, the hour, the place, or when that time comes to depart. Most people think they come here to stay here. So when I was talking about Cain and Abel, and and Cain slew his brother Abel, I asked the question, and I didn't get not one reply or no one comment about it. But I got other comments that some of the comments that I got was irrelevant to a certain point because it wasn't dealing with anything, but it was dealing more of a negative vibes. Not all, not all, but a little bit. The percentage, they always have the negative people that want to fight against you when you're doing something. So they will come on. But no one has answered the question that where did Cain get his wife from? Or do I answer the question whilst I was asking the question? I did answer the question. And no one didn't say, oh, I never know. That's how that went. Oh, that makes sense or whatever. But it's okay. Religion. I really, like I said, people, I'm of the Most High religion, if you want. I don't really deal with religion because I grew up in a lot of different religion. Methodist, Anglican, Pentecostal, yeah, Seventh Day Adventist. I grew as a child going to church. Oh, I couldn't stay away from church. But it comes to the concept where my body is a temple of thee. I overstate that long time. Rich man, I says, could build a temple for the Most High and say it's the temple of God. Hast thou not know thy body is a temple of thee? So, yes, wherever one, two, and three are, and the Most High is there. I could say, yes, I believe in a gathering of people. People call it church. That's something. I am not saying that all churches are bad. I am not saying that. I'm not saying I would rather somebody go to church than they sit at the sidewalk drinking and falling in the gutter and all of that. Then I would rather that. But what I'm trying to bring across to is the church that we are seeing now is a rich scheme, get rich fast. Because if you notice, when I was a young boy and growing up, I did went to church, and offering was on. You had church on a Sunday three times, and if you was a 7 days Adventist or Pentecostal, the 7 days Adventist, you from the Friday sundown. But actually, more on a Saturday, you would go to church to give thanks. I don't have nothing wrong against the Pentecostal. I have nothing wrong against the Muslims. I have nothing wrong against no form of religion. But for my little time that's living there on planet Earth, I get to realize, like, example, let's take Islam. Uh, I converted to Islam, and I never know nothing about Islam. I grew up in a Western tradition. I knew about what they taught me, the Western tradition. I grew up to become a man. I becomes even before I becomes Muslim. I had a fight with a Muslim guy, and if this brother is watching the show, his name was Abraham. And me and him used to always, he never liked me. I never liked him. I would not say he never liked me because at that time I don't know what he was thinking. I was just never liked the brother. At that time I was wild in the head. I never liked the brother. I figured the brother always used to be watching me and, saying things about me in Arabic. And one day I just punched the brother. And the brother never hit me back. The brother said to me, "Yeah, Aki, alhamdulillah." And he said to me, "Yo, Aki, one day you're going to become Muslim." And I said, "Me? Muslim? Never that." But in 2001, I convert to Islam. Something was motivating me into Islam. And I wanted to know what it was. And Musa God says, "Seek and thou shalt find." So I converted into Islam, and it was a good feeling, very nice feeling. It was excellent. It was very good. And I started watching and learning. And as the years excel on being a Muslim, I started learning a lot of stuff. I started seeing a lot of stuff. Now I always tell people, Islam is not bad. It's the people, the extremists that are in Islam, that is bad. Islam is a perfect deen, okay? And when I say Islam, you have to understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying Islam, the people who say that they are Muslims, because we know that the majority of the people who say they are Muslims are from the Middle East, and we see them here in America. And when time to go pray and Juma, some of them they don't even want to leave their stores to go to do the Juma. They don't. They stay in the stores and eat chewing and got and counting the money, they counting the falutes. You always see them with that stuff from in the jaw, this big, counting. They will not never close their store and go and do the Juma. When it was said that the Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet was the son of Muhammad, said that these people, that these shopkeepers and these people and them that was having that type of way, young men should find sticks and stuff and burn the store down because they was more into the delight, into the money, into the flutes than Allah. Now, like I said, I become Muslim and I learned about Islam and the 5 pillars of Islam, the way that you condition yourself in Islam. Islam teach you even the way to prepare yourself before prayer, and I think that's 100% excellent because even in other religions or Christian religions, when they go pee, they doesn't really majority of them just shake and put back in their pants. Most of them, when they go to defecate, they wipe, and majority of them do not wash. Some of them might say they take a piece of paper, wet tissue paper, and wipe, but that cannot solve that issue here. By right, when you defecate, you need to wash with soap properly. When you urinate, you need to wash with water. Okay? So I believe, and this is something, there is one God that Islam condition you, the true and only Islam, the proper way, not of the way of the people, but the way of the people of the Sahaba. Okay? The way they practice the Islam, and the meaning and the definition of the energy that they put in the 5 pillars, the 5 times they pray a day, being sincere, not about the money and the fame. And yeah, we have the imam, they have an imam, they have this, just like you have the bishop, you have this. So again, like I said, it's religion, and they are all are kind of affiliated, almost alike. You just find simple things change. Like in Islam, they believe in one God, which I do believe in that same one God. They say Allah is one God. There are Christians that believe in one God, but they also believe in the prophets. In Islam, they believe in one God, but believe that that God has many prophets that He sent forth. In the African Orthodox, the Christians Orthodox, how you call it, the original Christians, they believe in one God, and they also accept Yeshua or Emmanuel as the lamb for the slaughter. In Islam, Yeshua or Emmanuel is mentioned in Islam as Esau, the same name that I mentioned as Esau and Jacob. In Islam, Christ's name is Isa. So it's mentioned Islam do accept the Christ. They do accept what we call him JC or Jesus, or how they want to put it, but in Islam is Isa. So in Islam, it does accept almost the same things that the Bible accepts. But the only difference is when you start in Islam and in Christianity. In Christianity, they mix three gods in one. They say God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. Number one, I don't believe in ghosts. There is a spirit. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I don't believe in ghosts. But I just believe that God is one, and God is not two, three, and four. Just like in Islam, Islam explained that to you. There is one God, and we need to stop creating confusion with this one God. There is one God and one God and one God only. This God has many prophets, and he has used men to do his work. He has inspired men to do his righteous deeds. So there's one God, and God is not of two or of three. God is of one. So in Christianity, they'll tell it again. Like I said, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, and it's to me, it's letting you know like there's a family union. But the misconception about that is God is the Alpha and the Omega, and He is the one and only true Master. There is none that's before Him, neither after Him. So when we start affiliating the prophets and with God in the same line, yes, they are in the same line when to the context that the righteous deeds, the works. Actually, we know that Isa or Christ was the one which is the pillar, main pillar, because he's, in other words, when he says, there's a part in scripture when you read that says, when you, I said, me and the, well, I don't like to say Father, the Creator and I are one. And that's where people say, well, God is Christ and Christ is God. What they do not understand, when Christ and me and the Father is one, or me and the Creator is one, it's simply saying that Christ will not do anything that is not ordained by the Creator. And the Creator has given Christ the title and the ownership of being the lamb for the slaughter. So Christ is like, in other words, you have 1,000,000 soldiers, or 1,000 soldiers, or 400 soldiers, or even 100 soldiers, or even 50 soldiers, or even 10. But what you find out of out of the 10, one is your elect to the point that he's he has accomplished and represent everything to your fullness. And so he becomes the high general. He becomes the high whatever honors that he will get and receive from the master of all masters. So if the masters of all masters says, this is the highest ranking general, who am I to say that? But there's nowhere that the high ranking master told you to worship the general, because the general worship the highest of high. But the general that got um all privilege, in truth and in light, he has the power and the ability to heal and to bring forth, because that was given unto him. They allow him and give him that as all. He's almighty. He's all. So this is why they say Jesus is the almighty. No, the Most High has gave him all. The Almighty has gave him all from the Almighty to make him mighty. So he's the highest general, highest sergeant, highest whatever. It's the Christ. And you obtain that. Now, would I say to you, who is Adam? Adam supposed to represent first physical flesh man on earth, right? He was formed not with a mother and not with a father, but someone formed him. Most High God. It was not Jesus. It was not the Christ. It was the Most High God, Alpha and Omega, the more great King, Hosanna. That's who formed Adam in the Garden of Eden. That's who formed him out of the clay, out of the dirt. That's who blew into his nostrils. So would you not say that Adam was the first Christ? So Adam is Christ? Or Adam is Yeshua? Because even Yeshua himself said, the Christ said, For I have come upon thee so many times, and thou hast not known me. He said that. I have come unto thee, unto the household of Ban Israel, and the household of the Hebrew people. I didn't want to say Ban Israel, the Hebrew people. I have come unto the Hebrew people, and yet still they have not known me. Who are the Hebrew people? We are. And people say, oh no, you eating other stuff. We are the same people that been transforming down the line. As God punishes and the judgment is already there, we are going to be what God told us we're going to be. It says, until your back is not against the wall, you ain't going to know thyself. Man should know thyself. Man should worship his creator in truth and in likeness and in spirit. Man should look in and stop all the negative things that he's doing. So we know, back to Adam and Eve, and I said, and I quote, that in the Garden of Eden that was created to be paradise, there was a third individual there, and no one cannot tell me who was the third individual. Because the third individual was never mentioned. The only people that I knew was mentioned was Adam and Eve and the Most High God. So is they telling me that in that Garden of Eden that God didn't know that there was a third party there? Is that they trying to tell me? Because Most High God knows and see all things. Knows and see all things. So we had the third party, the birth of negativity. Because positivity was born and negativity born too. It's a balance in life. The only key thing about this balance is good always overpower evil, no matter how you watch it. Sometimes you have a person in the land of the living that thinks they're a bad person and act like a bad person, be a bully. But watch why you have to understand the concept of evil, or not evil, but the balance of negativity or negative. That negative, why it's there. This one man that think he's a bad butt, he kicks everybody's butt, goes around messing with people until one day he finds someone that is wickeder than him. But to bring the balance in his life, he have to meet this wicked person. That might be will kick his butt and bring him to a reality. In kicking his butt might do a whole detour with him. That will make him change to be a new person. And so he end up having a perfect balance. So the forces works in their own way and in their own purpose. Because it's the balance of the universe. You got light, you got dark. And people need to understand. It's God who runs everything. So God knew of that gene and he knew of his purpose. But why the earth was created? Because it said the earth was created for mankind. But what was mankind's purpose in the first place? For this earth to be made and man be here. For there are many other planets there are many other planets and many other worlds. Why this one out of nowhere? And why it just took an X and a Y chromosome on this planet alone? And who was that person, the third party? Was he a normal physical person? Was it a normal physical person? Was it a gene? Was it what entity from the 7 levels of hell? Or was it from the dimensions beyond himself? Because we have dimensions like the grain of sand in the cosmos to be so powerful. Or was it just balance within itself? So we know where you find good, you find evil. And where you find evil, you're going to find good. You might find a lot of evil there. That doesn't mean there is no good. Good is somewhere around looking at evil. And just like you might go certain places and find a lot of good, and evil is in the darkness looking at good, waiting. Adam and Eve had what? Send that back. I didn't get to read that. Adam and Eve had no what? No judgment? Yeah, they did. Look, the continuation of the judgment is us in the flesh. So they did have judgment. But if they didn't have no judgment, then we would not be feeling pain. And we would not be suffering. And we would not have to strive so hard. Because already it said it was a paradise. So we are the judgment of Adam and Eve by their sins. We are going through the same flesh form. And this, women today still have pain when they're having baby. Adam and Eve has judgment, but they're moving so fast. Couldn't Adam and Eve had a judgment, so something. Couldn't see that.
What you doing, feeling lost?
Us? Well, what you do when you feel lost, remember, all things are within. Say, let's use an example. Let's use an example. Let's use an example. What do you do when you're lost? Example. If you're seeking for yourself and you go to someone and you say, man, I ain't feeling good. I'm not feeling myself. What do you think this person will tell you? What do you think this person will tell you? That they might try to give you some advice. And sometimes you're looking for an answer from a person themselves is lost too. So you find the blind leading the blind. Because when you're lost, my brother, it take time. If you was walking somewhere, example again, if you was walking somewhere and you was lost, you was looking for an address and you're lost, what would you do? You'd keep on walking or would you stop? You stop, right? And check back yourself, check your address. And majority of times you find that you're going this way, you have to turn back and go back this way, right? So in life, when you're lost, you're three individuals within yourself. It's me, myself, and I. Three. And when the three of you that makes you are not affiliated, loneliness within thy soul, within thy spirit. When you allow yourself to behold your very content in every aspect, you're very aware, and you're in your right form. Do not allow yourself to split out. Then you will always have a problem with yourself and issues with yourself, and then you will doubt yourself. Then you would even not trust yourself. I can't do this. I can't do that. When you become one with yourself, from one state of mind, all things is possible. So when you're lost, you got to look within, deep within. Remove the things that does not make sense from your mind, and only keep the ones that you could understand. Be mindful. Because sometimes you could ask somebody, the person could only give you knowledge about themselves, how they feel, what they went to able to help you. But when you look within yourself, you've been on this earth for a long time within yourself. Of course, you first seek the face of the Most High God within you, and you will find your true self, and you will understand yourself. You will overstand yourself. That's like somebody somebody slapping you, getting angry, and give you a chance, you'll kill that person. But if I hold you back and calm you down, after 5-10 minutes, you'll see it didn't worth it, because you would kill that brother and end up in prison for life. So sometimes you gotta be mindful. Even sometimes when we're going through problems, the people we share the problems with, people that we tell our burdens and all that there, They're the same ones who come dish it back out in your face. But when you take your problems to the altar of the Most High, and you take it deep with inside of you, there's nobody to reveal your secret and nobody to tell anybody anything negative about you because you are dealing with you and you are allowing me, myself, and I as one to able to put yourself in order. So that's what it is. You look within yourself. Blessed for yes, man. And the most I give you, the overstanding. It's not just me, but the showers of our blessings, The showers of our blessings.
Bronx.
Bronx, blessed. I used to be in the Bronx back in the days, 179.
Thank you for your advice.
Blessed, blessed. Give thanks. Give thanks. Well, I try to answer as much comments as possible. But the key thing I just wanted to bring these explanation and these things to the people then where the God is only of one God. And you all got to start glorifying the saints. The saints didn't ask you how to glorify them. The only person who get glory here is the Most High God. I don't go pray to Joseph. I don't pray to the Virgin Mary. I don't pray to none of these, they call it.
Statues.
Well, I see the Catholic Church or some churches they have statues and they are praying to these things. I don't pray to no statue, no statue at all. So, and God is not a God is a form of a God that He say honor me and worship me and only me. So I don't have to take the glory of the Most High and to give it to anything else but the only one God. And do not get me wrong. Blessed, my brother. I'm glad that you do. Appreciate you too. So, yeah. So this is the thing that people have to over. This is the thing that people got to over. There's enough things that would make sense if you look into it. You can't serve three God. There is not three God. There is only one. Now, they have two power, negative and positive. Now, you got to know which power that you want to serve. There is heaven and hell. There is above and below. It's you got to know where you at and in between. You see? So the levels are serious. There are 7 levels of hell and 7 heavens. And somebody will ask you, say, how do you know that? Well, it's 7 days in a week. And as you go through the week, you see what you go through each day in the week. Okay? And 4 weeks make a month. Right? So them say, and that's how they give it to us. So if you have to wait for how many days before you get paid? 7 days. Some people say I wait for 5 days. No matter how you get paid, if you work Monday and get paid Friday, the cycle of the week is 7 days. You got to deal with 7 days before you can obtain that 5 days to get paid. Okay? We have what? Well, they give us 365 days in a year. And then they break it to get them leap year and to get them what have you. And all different. You see, they have to play the thing around to confuse the people. And if they could confuse you, then could catch you. You have you noticed every year when Christmas is coming, you hear this Christmas carol, and every store you go into, the music hypnotizes you. You get so much into the spirit, you spend your entire bank account. You get into it so deep. And when you go over there, it's this Christmas spirit that you're feeling. You're feeling that your bank account is opening. Because that's what they say they do in that season. But wait when January comes here. Wait when January comes here and you have to pay back this money with interest. And then you find out that the Christmas season left you in a bad condition. So you must be wise. Be wise. I don't knock the people in Christmas. Them like them Christmas, and them could keep them Christmas. It's a question that I have for the entire world. Them say, Yeshua, do you all know what when he born? Because it look like Muslim, nobody can tell me. People are worshiping Christmas Day for the birth of Christ. Them say Christ born December the 25th. And could, where, who, how? They could prove that to me. Who could show me that? Hmm? Who? I need somebody to come with something, some facts to show me that Jesus was born on Christmas Day, December 25th. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want somebody to prove that to me. No, if I tell people that I is not no professor, and I don't have no PhD, but I'll tell you this though. Jesus didn't, Joshua didn't born no Christmas Day. He born in the month of April, the month of Abib, which is my month. And it's not because I'm an Aries. Yes. Born in the springtime. It says in everything, what? Eh? In the springtime. He didn't born in no dead time. No winter time. Because in the winter time you can't see stars. Cool. It's a different thing you're getting. The only time you see stars is when you have nice warm weather and it clear out. You don't really see stars in winter time. But they say there was a bright star. The stars was bright. Okay? Okay? Christ born when Yeshua born in the month of Abib, in April, in the springtime. Life has been given in the springtime. In the springtime. And this is why I try to tell people, I don't know, we didn't go with 12 months a year, but that's what they give. I don't want to mash up the people. Them think them have them stuff going on for many years before me. They might hang me. So everybody like what's going on. Let's keep going that way. But I know that Yeshua didn't born no Christmas Day. And when they used to collect taxes, if you notice, why is it that way back in the ancient days, they always collect tax in the month of April? Because that's when the year was begin. Right? The month of April. But now they start to tax right now here in January, February, March, April, and in April they tell you it's the last time for you to file taxes. And actually, April is the first month, the month of Abib. That's when everything got to start before dying. It can't start and die. It got to start, grow, and then change. So April is the time when spring, everything, the birds having the youngs and everything. Then after that, here comes the weather unfolding. Okay? So they collect taxes in April. In the ancient time, anybody could go look it up. In the month of Abib, they call it the month of Abib, the month of Reuben. Abib, the month of Reuben. They collect taxes. And we could still see that they give you until April to file your last set of taxes here. Well, my brother, like I said, my thing, who is false and who is not. The day will come. What people got to learn. Just like I grew up at one time as a young boy and I heard there was like 2 Selassie. And I heard that Selassie starved the people them and in feed the lions meat instead of giving it to the people them. I hear all type of things. I am not here right now to the importance I'm dealing with is the importance. Why would you say that he was a false prophet when we have proof of this false prophet, if you want to call him that, of his works and Mecca and all these things? You see, we have to talk and know facts when we're saying things. Now, I know every religion went to war, and I don't understand this part. I don't understand that part here, that Islam went to war, Christians went to war. Yeah, they kill a lot, they murder a lot. The Muslim people, they go to war too. Muhammad was fighting on the outskirts of the Sahaba. A lot of people died. You understand? Overstand? These things.
What is that?
Hmm? You need a wife? Yeah, well, I understand that. All right, so, excuse me, people. Yeah. Well, blessed people, you know me I tell people, you see, hate. I just see something come upon the thing that a man say he hate his wife. Hear the thing now. This is one of the things about us. We practice hate. And hate becomes a dark manner, dark resource within us, dark power, black power, darkness. We have to overpower the hate, man. Run out the hate with good. Do good. Do good. Sometimes the person that you hate, the woman that you hate, it's the same woman you used to love, don't it? Don't it? This woman that you hate right now is the same woman that you love. But what you don't understand was the time when you loved her, what did you love? Did you love her or her flesh? Did you love her or her flesh? Unless now you have eaten so much of the flesh that you have no more taste for it. So you want something new. Then again, I'm not going to give you the poopy end of the stick. Sometimes you could be living with somebody and it was never for you. And now because of the wickedness that they have done to you, you yourself becomes dark. I will say this, instead of you staying there and allowing yourself to grow old and rusty with hatred, why don't you depart? Why don't you depart? Because what's going to happen, the hate going to build until it's going to become a physical thing. Because this is something that grows like a fungus and it creates problems, great problems. Yes. So learn to forgive thy wife. And vice versa, instead of hating her, love her some more. And if you doesn't have that feeling for her anymore, or to go to bed with her, or this here, that's all good. But you could still love her. You could kill her with kindness. Yeah. But from the moment you start taking that hate upon your heart, you ain't no different from her, my brother. Well, you see, this is the thing you never over as you hear what you said. Say, I believe in Islam. I say, I believe there is one God. You have to always and listen. I believe in one God. And it doesn't matter where somebody from, as long they are dealing with this one God. Now listen, I know you might see terrorist people who say they're Muslim too, and they're not. That's like some Christians who say they're Christians, and they're not. Because a real person, or a real Muslim, or a true Christian, or anybody that believes in one God will never think of killing themselves. Anybody that believes in one supreme power will never think of putting a bomb on themselves and blowing up themselves. So these people that comes into that covenant and say they are Muslims, they are not. They are not. They are extremists. That's why they call themselves jihad. They say they are jihad. They are fighting for rich jihad. They say Allah tells them, Allah tells them to death. That's a lie. And they are not Muslims. They are no difference from the con man, from the rapist, the murderer. There ain't no difference. So by them saying that they're Muslim, no, that don't make them Muslim. A Christian person that goes around and rape and kill and say, "Oh, I'm a Christian," and you killing people, that makes you a Christian. That really makes you a Christian. So you cannot say that. Look out from where European religion been coming from. It has not been 100% honest with the people that they're teaching. When you go to the Catholic Church or the Roman Catholic Church and the priest is speaking in Latin, do you speak Latin? When he's saying orders to the orders, do you understand that? Okay? So we doesn't want to judge. We got to look for the purpose and value of what's going on. There are bad people in every walks of life. There are bad Hindus, good Hindus. There are bad Buddhists, good Buddhists. There are bad Christians, good Christians. There are bad Muslims, good Muslims. It's just people, man. Let's put their religion and put what they're doing aside. People use people's stuff to create and give them a bad name. There are Muslims who are killing in the name of Allah, strapping bombs on themselves and saying that Allah tells them to do that. How they're going to get virgins? That's a lie. That's not true. That's not true. And these are the Muslims that make other Muslims look bad. Just like Christians. You have the priests molesting these little boys and having sex with them in the inner area. Where in the Bible that it says to do that? Or where in their religion or in the belief that tells them to do that? These are things that they implement and they do on their own. A real person that serve the Most High God or serve that one God, that's a Christian or a Jew or whatever you are, knows by the physics of nature that's wrong. So how you want to blame religion when I already said to you, I am not of one who allow religion to grab onto me, because religion will break you and mash you up. I have said that to you. But also I am saying to you, even those who belongs to different religion, some of them are good, gracious-hearted people. It's not because they goes there. Sometimes they have not find the right place to go. They're still seeking. They're still seeking. Who knows? Most I resurrect his people and bless his people every day. It could be me. The one, Redshot, Blackstar. Maybe these people are waiting for me to start follow me. Or not me, but follow what the Most High is implementing in me. Maybe they are waiting for someone like myself the Most High is using and implementing to get up and smell the morning coffee and get the stuff right. Watch how much things I have done in my past life. You say, well, this guy's a bad guy. People change, man. God is great. God is love, man. God is all great and powerful. So we got to stop watching people pass. We got to stop watching what they have done, looking for the future. It doesn't mean you forget the past. Thank you, my brother. The Most High God is using me right now. Because you know why? It's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to do with me. It has to do with us as a people. It has to do the eyes to see, to feel, and to know. I'm not talking about what I want, what I would like, which car I want to drive. No, later for that. That's not important. What's important is each child that's in my community this morning, that wake up this morning, did they eat? Did they have a breakfast? Did they have something? Lunch is coming with what they would eat. This is more important to me, man. That's what's important to me. The woman that has 4 children, 5 children, where she's going to get $1 to feed. And before you're quick and say, well, I didn't tell you to lay down with this man or sleep with that man, before you could help the sister, you're already hanging her, putting a rope around her neck. Or she have a whole bunch of children, she should know that. No, stop that. Let's stick to what it is and stop being judgmental. I'm not here to judge Islam. I'm here to tell you there are good things in Islam. For those Muslims that follow the way and do the righteous things and the right things, I here to tell you, they're good Christians. For those who believe and work the right way and take care of the poor and the needy, they're good Christians. I'm telling you, there are good people everywhere. They're good and bad everywhere. You got a guy who fixes cars, he's a body repair mechanic. You bring your car over there, he's breaking something to tell you come next week, he could charge you some more money. You take your car to somewhere, there's a poor brother, he doesn't even have as much, but he fixed your car. What that guy was going to charge you $400 for, he just charged you $150, and plus he did extra for you. My brother, It's what it is. You got to stop being judgmental and look out for the goodness of the Most High God. Bless. See there? So today I take that time. Blessed. Blessed. Thank you. Well, the person that asks politics, what is it? Politics or politics? Because when I got to kick back and see these people that sitting here have ability, and now what they do is run their mouth and get fatter, and bleed the people them a little bit more. See? I don't see no benefit with these people for my people. So I couldn't politics with these people. I'm dealing with no tricky thing. You ain't them politics. It's a lot of tricks. Telling you what they're gonna do, what they want to do. And they ain't doing nothing. They're not down with that. No politics. I am dealing with reality. And the reality is what my people are feeling. The reality is when I see my sisters and brothers are going, starving. This is the reality. The reality is my brothers and sisters are getting evicted out of their apartments. And we have storage here sucking them dry. And nothing is being done. People, things are being sold. And important documents and these things, people are getting information. Now, if you buy someone's storage and you get all these valuable, important documents, why don't you turn it in? Why do you keep it? So this is not helping my people. Why do you think there's so much storage is building all over the place? To remove our people out of here. Because we don't have enough money to stay here. So they say. They're squeezing you with the rent. They're squeezing you with everything. And causing a problem. Breaking you down. Breaking your mentality. Breaking your ability. Yes. Lost souls everywhere, my brother. Blessed. You see? So I'm here to tap the people, pinch the collar and wake them up. I'm here to pinch them and wake them up. I am the pinch nerve wake up call. And I'm pinch them and wake them up. Days in a slumber, sleeping hard. My job is to wake them up before the trumpet. The trumpet will be sounding in the city, in the hearts of the city. My people got to be ready. I have to be ready, even me, myself. And all of us, we got to implement. We have to help each other. We have to come together, do something for each other. Help. Business, spend money with our own. Spend, support our own. Don't matter what it is. Sometimes a man come over and he's selling some peanut. Maybe he had to buy the bag. And then maybe he's selling the peanut $2 pack with some raisin or $3. And you want to sit there, why am I going to buy that? I'm going to buy this one for $3. Support the eye then, because sometimes, the eye is better the eye do this than the eye someone with gun in his hand, robbing, murdering, and killing, taking life. Sometimes it's the best way for one to be able to pay a rent or buy a shoes for a child to go to school, a pants shirt, or something for the one to go to school. See? So we have to help. And some of us that have businesses, we need to take care of our businesses a little bit better. Clean it, sanitize, make it look appropriate. Not because your own kind come and buy to believe you don't have to clean it. Because if it was the Caucasian person coming or a white person coming, they would not tolerate it. You would present it for them. So present it for us the same way. The Spanish people and my Spanish brothers and sisters in your bodegas always have a strong smell of a cat. And cat defecate. Clean it up. Let's keep our business going on. Let's keep our money flowing. Let the Latinos spend with the black, because your Spanish people are black too. Even though your majority of y'all come from Spain, y'all are black too. Your nose might be a little straighter than ours. Your skin might be a little lighter, but you're black too. So y'all feel the same thing we feel. Don't get it twisted. We all in the same boat. The Spanish, the Mexican, the Ecuadorians, all of us, you ain't got no difference. Today is me, tomorrow is you. So we all in the same boat. And we got to strive for better. We got to come together. Let's go back and start the alliance with ourselves and see how mighty we get. When you see your black Latino brother and your black Latino sister and your black brothers and your black sisters, opening businesses, walk up in the air and support them. And some of your black brothers and black sisters and black ownership that has business and selling things, watch your prices. Make it to be able that we could support y'all, that we could come in and spend money with y'all. Because it's an overstanding and a love ship. So once again, people, don't forget to support the team. Don't forget your donations. Because before I never have no link for no donations, and you was asking me about it all the time. You was telling me, you're Red, you gotta set up something so we could donate for you. You're Red, you gotta set up something so we could put something for you. So now I set it up on my Cash App, Redshot Blackstar, Cash App. I appreciate what y'all gonna send. Anything, ever mickle make a muckle, anything. As long as I know, because I am saying, I need the help so I could help. And the link is in the description box. Redshot Blackstar. The information upon the Cash App card. So again, once more time again, people. Peace and blessings. Give thanks. Give thanks. I'm not saying definite how much. Y'all use your heart and send. Because it have to start by summer. By summer coming. I'm supposed to raise enough funding to be able to get a place for next winter so I could rent. I could build up to have people coming in so I could have some form of thing going on, so I could able to look forward now to build my platform, so I could start looking forward throughout the boroughs to get things going on. How I could do some little food pantry, cook on a Sunday or whatever it is, that people could maybe stop at my place, or I could take it somewhere and dish it out and give it out. So these are the things I want to start these little programs. And this, I don't want to say program. I want to start this reality moves. I don't deal with program. I've been seeing program from a child, and program just been program, and it's a malfunction program. What I want to build is these are little energy support for my people, where you could come in and you could get something. I could make a link after a while when I'm getting big up on my platform strong, where people could get the food every weekend and even during the week too. But right now I can't do that. I can't do none of that. Y'all see I could cook. I could make things happen. So y'all gotta boost me, people. I'm talking to the entire world, for the four ends of the universe. I am saying, and I'm asking, in the name of the Most High, support this channel by donating to Redshot Blackstar, so I man could get my ability and stand upright and firm, and I could able to help others that need help. And I will start right here in Brooklyn, in my community first, and then I will take it and move out with it. And again, people, it's not PayPal, it's Cash App. Look in the description box. You'll see all the information that you need. It's in there. And I'm gonna start putting them in every video that I make and put out there. I'm gonna put it in there so you guys will always see it in there. I was gonna have another talk with you guys, but I'm probably gonna leave that for another session. Give me 1 minute. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. I've been holding it for a minute because there's one more thing I want to say to you all. So hold the fort. Do not go nowhere. Send in the comments. Let them come in and I'll see what I can do. Hold on.
Take out the egg to the baby.
I was holding it, man. I was on this street. I was on this street for so long. After I was on that, I had to go do that, man. I had to go do it. I had to. Ah. My God. Shh. 1 minute, mama. Yes, people. Sorry about that. Oh, I've been holding this urine for the longest. I've been sitting there, but I couldn't hold it again. I had to go. I had to let it go. So yes, people, what a relief. Oh God, thank you Lord Father. It's not good to hold the urine. It causes infection in the urine tract. I know it's better, but I could get rid of that with some dandelion and some burdock. So even in case I get yes. Oh, let's say close the bedroom door, rich bedroom door. My door is closed. Give thanks. So yes, people. So if you all overstand, blessed. You sweating? Blessed. And the truth. And the truth. And even when my tea get cold, it still tastes good. That I've been drinking it hot and now it's cold. What did I want?
Unburden yourself.
How did I unburden myself? Well, first of all, how I started, again, I look within. For all my abomination, I start to look at it. I open my hands, my 10 books, and I start looking in there. And I start to see all the wicked stuff, excuse my language, all the wicked stuff I was doing. And it becomes embarrassing to my fears. My sins becomes greater than my fears, that I couldn't bear them. So I drop on my face, start to cry within, and then it came out. For I was tired. I was just tired. Tired of me living for me. Tired of, my state of mind and it's just, it wasn't right. Something was missing. My true essence, I didn't get it. I couldn't find out my purpose. But now I realize, and I get to see, that is my lad is I man's strength. And by implementing day by day and trying day by day and perfection, even though there were days that, the same thing that I said I was not going to do, I did, and it made me feel ashamed. And now I didn't know how to turn with that because now I felt myself like a hypocrite because I just was on my knees and I was just praying that I was not going to do this. And I went back and doing it. And this is the thing about when you're trying to uplift yourself and you're trying to find your true self and your true spiritual self, you find a lot of negativity comes and make you feel like you're so unclean and you're not right, and you know, you're filthy, and you'll always be filthy. And this is what the negative forces want you to feel. But when you know that your Lord is all powerful and have the power to clean you, you know, purify you, and then He teaches you how to purge. Yes. And then you seek. The more you seek, the more you find. You never give up upon yourself, upon your true self. And I start dealing with my brothers and sisters differently. I shared what I had, and I didn't care if they didn't share what they had, but I did. And I practice and I keep it in. Yes, my brother. It's a battle between the mind. Let the Most High God fight for you. Real talk. You're right about that. And this is why sometimes, but you gotta be willing to. You gotta be willing to. It's like you're a fighter, a boxer, and you can't box no more. So you go, you beat up everybody. There's nobody to beat you up, and then after a while, it's just you know what, there's nobody could match me. You hang up your boxing gloves. You gotta hang up all the evil stuff that you are doing. Give it up. I retreat. I surrender. Oh Lord, I surrender. And even when you do things that you're not supposed to do, still drop on your face. Lord, forgive me. No matter how many times, there's forgiveness. As long as it's sincere in the heart and in the soul and mind. Yeah, man. So this is how you come out of your slumber. By looking within and glorifying the universe and all things that come forth in it. Yes, it's true. Most I do all the fighting from the moment you are willing. From the moment you humble, yes. It's true, true word. Yes, indeed. It come like you have a guy that troubling you every day and they want to fight you, telling you, you're going to do this, do this. And you really and truly, you're just sincerely within your inner self, tapping into your true energy, true self. This person will find somebody get rid of him for you quick, 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 quick. You don't have to mingle with this person. Most of them have the good energy there, and there's the bad energy. He wants to mess with you. He wants problems. He wants to take your life, and you don't. And somebody from nowhere, you hear this guy, I caught this person, I hit this guy, Yeah, it happens. It does.
Struggling with the weight.
Eh?
Struggling with weight.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir. So yes, people. Well, and again, for the people that's struggling with weight, just remember, the mouth. If the mouth could be a very serious thing, because sometimes the mouth will move up and down and the gut. So know thyself, tame thyself. Know thyself, tame thyself. Change thy eating habits. Look a workout. Do the workout. Change the food, the food that you're eating, that creating, if you're eating a lot of pizza, a lot of fried chicken, a lot of cheese, a lot of this, a lot of bacon, a lot of pork, I don't know what do you eat, but you just cut and try to with more salads and you know juicing and stuff like that. Oh gee. Does Irish mouse do what? I didn't get that one. P? Well, there are different ways you take in the I know the Irish mouse build you up. I know the Irish mouse could build up your back. But then again, when you are making the tea with it, and the cloves and the cinnamon, the cloves in there will make you urinate a little bit. And the nutmeg. I know that. If you are putting nutmeg and clove and the cinnamon as a combinate, it's also help to clean, make you urinate, and it gives a little help on the urine tract also, because cinnamon is a very powerful guy. It's very nice. So yes, people. How long I've been with you guys? 40 minutes? What? 1 hour? Almost 2 hours. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is this now? What's it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't watch that. I saw that go, man. Don't watch that. Things, that's it. That's the name. Don't watch it. Just do it. It's intact. It's intact. The name where you see on the card, don't, yeah, it's sat out like that. The key thing is, from the time you send it to Redshot Blackstar, yes, sir, it will fall in. It will fall in, my brothers and my sisters. Blessed, I appreciate it. Peace up. I appreciate my brother. And this is what I'm talking about, the good-hearted people. You see that? You see that the good-hearted people will feel Iman vibes, will know of Iman. Because what people have to realize, they have to over. Peace, my brother. Blessed. Yes, sir. Give thanks, my brother. I appreciate it. And these people that are watching could know, watch what this brother is doing, and you all could follow him too because he knew. You see? Because guess what? We have people over there that are calling guys every day, crank calls and all type of crooked calls and robbing people, scamming people and all these things every day. Me not depend that. This is why I say your people gonna see my work. Summertime, come see me. Come into Wingate Park. Come. I will be there. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come see what I'm dealing with. You're gonna see I have my juices and stuff in my cooler. You're gonna see what's going on. See? It's just like all this winter. I'm supposed to be somewhere working out right now in a gym, in my own place. For your guys could able to come and get the right thing. So, like I said, I gotta start somewhere, and the Most High is allowing me to talk to your guys, my followers, and these people who care for me, my brothers and sisters, them that will make all these things happen. And Most High show me, I get that in a vision, and I see that, and that's why I'm bringing that out. And like I said, this is January 19, 2020. I would love in the 5 boroughs to have a place for children to come when they can't get food to eat. Food is always there. Always there. And the only way that could happen is by your guys are supporting me. Blessed, I give thanks. Blessed, I give thanks. Yes, sir. Anything you send, I accept. Because guess what? One hand can't clap, Put two together. One finger, 10 finger. It grows. You see there? So I appreciate everything. And that's to show you the love and the strength. I appreciate that. So anyway. When I say, Red, how do I do it? Yeah. Oh, you do that? Start drinking water. Enough water. You see, you like sweets. So introduce bitter stuff to the taste buds. Like aloe vera. I know you ain't gonna like that. That bitter. Yeah, mess with that with your taste buds. Change your taste buds. Change it. Oranges. Have the citric of the orange at the skin. Messing with the taste buds. That will kill the sugar anymore. Lots of water. Aloe vera and bark. Certain bark you could boil and drink. And there's this thing called it's a bitters, like it's a detox. They sell it at the health food store. It helps to cleanse. There's a night and there's a day. You buy a small bottle of that, clean the eye. It's like a maroon drink, but it helps to detox and clean the eye. Yes, that get rid of the sweet tooth. And guess what? It's a mind over matter, Because if you tell yourself, yo, I don't want no more sugar, I know what the sugar does to me. I don't want no sugar. See? Eliminate that. One time. It doesn't let you send money outside the UK? Yeah, you could send money anywhere. I don't understand. I don't know, because I had people, they send money. Money is, I don't have a problem with it, so I really don't know. Blessed for the $25, Blessed, give thanks, I appreciate it. Blessed for the 25. That's something in the whole. I give thanks to that. Yeah, overs, give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks, I appreciate it. I the most I knows all things, man. Just done. Yes, I. Just doing it. Appreciate it, man. Give thanks. And people, I'm gonna make y'all know. I'm gonna try my best to have that. It is in the description area and box that y'all guys could always send something to I for the I for I man purpose for I man channel for keeping it going. Yes, and all the positiveness. Much love, Red. Give thanks, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your donation. I give thanks. Yes, I am here today, doing my thing. Blessed, give me 1 minute here. Hey, listen, here what going on? Real thing. And next thing you know, the world's key system of how people get sick. Because big respect to Dr. Sebi. I have to respect this brother. This brother is my role model. This brother, Dr. Sebi, yes, big up yourself and all your children and your family. Respect. Because you are out to do a lot of good. You did a lot of good, and still, even though you're not here, but you're here same way in spirit. So big up yourself and your family and your sons. Big up. But Dr. Sebi did say something which is 100% accurate. Mucus is the sickness. Mucus is what causes all sickness and disease. Mucus. And this is why I don't really mess with that box milk in that container, that 0.5%, 2%, 1%. I don't mess with that. Milk creates mucus. That box milk creates mucus, and it creates pus. Coming to that in a minute. What do you think? That's what milk does. And this is why I am preparing a topic have to deal with acid reflux and other stuff that affects the body. And when you're taking in milk, especially that milk that they're selling, because if you really have to take a look around, you see a lot of milk. Where are all the cows? I see so much milk, I can't see no cow. And when you finally see a cow, it's probably about a little portion of them on some farm with a big hole at the side of the hip. Where the farmer man, they can't even defecate on their own. The farmer man have to open the side of that cow like it's a cover. That cow supposed to be a living cow, has a hole at the side, will never heal. That's like a sore that will never heal. And this man have to push his hands in the air to move that cow's stool and then cover that back while that cow is alive eating. And you know what I'm saying? So people, be mindful. And then when I talk about meat, people want to hang me and say, well, I'm eating meat. Yeah, I don't tell you don't eat your meat. Eat your meat. Eat as much as you want until you cannot defecate. But I'm going to make you know, eat until you start have breasts like a female. Don't stop. But you see what I'm trying to say to you is what they are feeding the cows. And these things are causing the problem. These cows are not normal. They are feeding them and scientists feeding. Okay? So that is what I'm trying to make your people over. That back in the islands, these people that eat the cow and then goat does not really suffer with the problems that most people suffer up here or in the UK or anywhere, because it's something with the meat. They are coming out. When somebody in the islands, Trinidad, Jamaica, Guyana, Grenada, wherever they go, and they go to the slaughterhouse, their meat is killed right here. They buy it right here. It's fresh right here. They go and deal with it. The cow, some people grew up seeing the cow for many years eating grass, all type of stuff. And one day then kill it. Up here, the cow don't just get big, real fast. A cow born in 3 months, he's a big cow already ready to kill. Chicken born 1 week, he big already ready to kill. So obviously what he's eating is not normal. What he's eating is a fast growth to make him get big. And these things that you are eating, it's a trapping into your body, into your system, and causing you all these problems, and you all know that. So I don't know when I come talk about this thing, y'all make it look like I am fighting against y'all meat eating or those cannibal people who are eating, they make it look like say I'm fighting against them. You could eat your meat. Eat your meat. I'm not stopping you. But those who knows what I am saying, then they will take heed. Somebody say something about goldstone. Somebody say something about goldstone. Um, the goldstone, really and truly, you got to be mindful. You really get goldstones, and people got to be mindful when they hear that. Some of y'all might laugh. Y'all don't detox. A lot of things, y'all, it sits in y'all and it don't move. A lot of y'all like to eat jerk chicken, jerk pork. A lot of stuff that creates blackness, hard blackness. A lot of y'all use certain pot, like I was cooking one day and a guy told me about my pot. My pot is a non-stick pot. But a lot of people taking stuff like black pepper. Like when I do deal with black pepper, I'm not that rare. I use a little bit. But black pepper is not a really type of pepper or seasoning that I try to use all the time because I know it has the ability that when you're cooking it, it gets hard. And these are the things when you're eating, so small as it is, but then the strainer, the lever, strain these things and they stay there and get hard little balls. Again, people that like to take pills, and this is for the people that are talking about goldstone and all of that. They love taking pills, and sometimes not they love taking pills. The doctor prescribes them to take pills. I always try to tell people that takes medication. Try to pop the pill. The pill has a very hard plastic on it. If you could take it out from here and knock out the solution, whatever that's in there, the powder, into something and put water and drink that instead of taking that pill with a hard plastic. Because what it is, if you think what I'm saying is not accurate. You take a bowl of water, right, and you go to the Arab people. They're always selling some type of vitamins, right? There, so they say you get these vitamins, right, and you throw one of them, or get some old pill that you're not using anymore, and drop. If you say you was taking 3 times a day, drop 3 times a day in a bottle and see what you see happen. It sits there, and because of the plastic that is on that pill, it makes it like a glue, a gum. So they all stick together, and I tell you, they stay there and get real hard. It's the same thing happening to your stomach with these pills when you allow them with the big pieces of thick plastic and all of that. It's to pull them out and get the medicine out of them because this is just capsules. So they say the capsules are easy to dissolve, but these capsules are a form of a plastic that causes cancer and goldstone. Okay, people? Bless. Uh, the,
Motivation.
that's okay. That's good. Whatever you could do, do. Make sure you do more for yourself. If you have that type of power to make my face shrink, praise the Lord. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is another idler. That idle when people are doing the things they want. You know, the people that don't like their own kind. So they try to stop. Yeah, they try to fight you every time when you're doing something good. But people, I've been up here for you with you all guys for 2 hours. That's been a long time. Yeah, I've been up there a long time. I'm trying to read every comment. I can't get to everybody. 2 hours is a long time, so thank you very much. Peace and blessings. One love. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all y'all guys. God bless. Thank you, my brother. God bless you too. Charles, bless. You know. Anyway, and most of God bless y'all guys and give thanks. One love. Another with the call.
That's a big word.
Yeah. I will have I'm fixing a show or something to deal with acid reflex. I'm putting it together. It's gonna be this soon. Y'all gonna watch it, what y'all could drink to eliminate acid reflex and stuff like that. So that's gonna be coming soon. Give thanks. Of course, the brain, you don't know. Most people don't even take in certain things of them brain. But I try to give them the walnuts, soak the walnuts, eat it with seaweed. It's very good for the brain. You understand? Most people don't want to feed their brain. The brain, it works very hard. I don't want to say it's a muscle, but I know it works a whole lot. Con, what? What is my opening? What?
Can, that's the one that said the six.
Uh, my people, you know everything you do, you'll get a little fight. And I keep saying, the most High God even say, if you think you would be here and go through life and don't be tested. So I know I'm being tested every day. I'm being tested. So, and I know there's a lot of people that just wicked in mind and just doesn't like things, topics like this one. For they don't want people to hear these things. They will do anything in their power to stop these things. But if I was talking about sex, if I was talking about killing, if I was talking about all type of other things, oh yes, they would love that. They ain't gonna love this because they're born wicked. They are wicked, and they're just children of demons. So they have to. They cannot allow things, topics like that. Blessed, my brother. Give thanks. You to have a great day also. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Peace and blessings, people. I appreciate all of you all that donating to my to my channel. Give thanks once more time. And until next time, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of the, these lives, okay? Because I think I'm reaching my people and touching my people better. I think my people, I'm getting to respond and conversate with my people much better. So blessings, peace, and blessings. One love. I'm out. T.